Happy Valentine's Day. Hi, everybody. I'm Terrible Terry here, coming to you on Valentine's Day 2026. Yay! I had a male friend who once called Valentine's Day flowers for blowjobs. I know it's wrong. It's just wrong. But it's the annual celebration of love and romance and chocolate and flowers. Yeah, perfect timing because I'm starting a new series. It's the sexy side of tarot, the archetypes that seduce the psyche. That's what I'm calling this, the archetypes that seduce the psyche. Now listen carefully. When tarot isn't about when will he text, or it's not necessarily about twin flames. Come on, y'all. It's not about fate. It's a map of archetypes, especially the major arcana, right? And that's what I'm talking about. I'm going to do the major arcana here, all of them. Not all today. Relax. I'm going to do one card at a time. So what I say is, the archetypes are psychological forces that run when you're not paying attention. So when you're not conscious, right? So we want to be conscious in our lives. We want to be intentional in our lives. So we don't fall in love with people. Sometimes we fall in love with the archetypes. The fool makes you leap. The magician makes you believe, oh, he's the one. Lovers make you bond. The devil makes you addicted. If you don't know the shadow side of these forces, you'll call it chemistry. You'll call it destiny. You'll call it fate. You'll say, oh, I've never felt this way before. And that could just be the shadow. It's not that it's different. I feel different this time. It's not different. It's familiar. In this series, I want to teach you about how it hooks the major arcana archetypes, hook your nervous system, how it makes you abandon discernment, and how the hero evolves through it. Because love isn't the fairy tale. Love is the hero's journey. And the real plot twist, the villain is usually unconscious patterning, not your ex. So over the next 22 episodes, yeah, I know, there's 22 major arcana. We're walking through every archetype. How it seduces you, how it sabotages you, and ultimately how it matures you. If you've ever said, why do I keep attracting the same person? You're not attracting them, you're activating an archetype. So let's begin. Let's start with the Fool. The Fool, hope with amnesia. I'm going to use this deck because it's pretty. I might change decks throughout, but I like the Fool in this one. Let me show you. You're going to love it. Whoop! Upside down. There's the Fool. Check her out. She's so excited. She's never felt this way before. Right? Well, check it out. The Fool begins the journey with what? I'm willing to risk it. Look at her. Look at all that abandon. Every relationship starts here. Beautiful, necessary, human. Without the Fool, you'd never text. You'd never flirt. You'd never even try again after heartbreak. The Fool is hope with legs. But here's where it gets delicious. Your Fool archetype seduces you with possibility. Not reality, possibility. How many of you have ever fallen in love with the potential of someone? Oh, I know he could be so much better if he would just quit blank. I know he'd be so much better if I could just get him to see that blank. Never said that before, have you? No, never have. You meet somebody suddenly and you're imagining vacations, you're imagining holidays, you're imagining, oh, this feels different. Different from what? The last disaster? When you actually stepped off the cliff? Ma'am, that vibe is not a personality. The psyche hates uncertainty. So what does it do? It fills in the blanks. You don't know them yet, so your imagination does the heavy lifting. Imagination's a very generous editor. Have you noticed that? The Fool is when you project healing onto someone who's unstable. Fool. Depth into someone quiet. Compatibility onto someone who's attractive. Yeah, we're compatible because look, he's hot. And he has a BMW. Yeah, we do that. I know. The Fool is when you project. You're not dating them. You're dating your narrative about them. So look at this, the cliff and the dog. There's a cliff and there's a dog. The cliff is your unconsciousness. What do you think the dog is? Instinct? Intuition? Yeah. Is she looking at the dog? Every time you say, I don't want to overthink it, that's you kicking the dog. The dog is saying, hey, something's off. Something's off. And you're like, shh, it's romantic. He's got a BMW. I know, that's so superficial. The Fool is the energy when we meet someone and say, I just have a good feeling about this. Oh, you do? You had a good feeling about the last one too. And you ended up journaling at 2 a.m. about attachment styles. Guilty? Anybody? The Fool doesn't learn from experience. The Fool believes in fresh starts like amnesia is growth. The hero doesn't eliminate the Fool. The hero evolves it. I will leap, but I will observe while I leap. Curiosity replaces fantasy. Hope replaces desperation. And excitement doesn't override discernment. That's archetypal maturity. So that's what I have for the Fool. And I'm asking you, don't be a fool today on Valentine's Day. Unless it's fun, do it anyway, right? If it's not fun, don't do it. But just be conscious about what you're doing. That's what I'm trying to get you to say. Be conscious about it. Check in with your nervous system. Your nervous system will tell you every time, ladies. Every time. Check in with your nervous system. How do I feel when I'm around him? What is my heart doing? What is my nervous system doing? Think about this series as we're going forward. The Fool is hope with amnesia. The Magician, seduction with strategy. The High Priestess, mystery as control. The Empress, nurture as self-assurance. The Emperor, protection as dominance. Ooh. So, I hope you enjoyed this short video about the Fool. And I hope you stop and think the next time. Settle into your body, settle into the present moment, and ask your body how it feels. Your body doesn't lie, and your body keeps the score. So listen to your body. And how does your body speak to you? Through emotions, energy in motion. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed this. This is my series on the sexy side of tarot, the archetypes, and the psyche.